Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. So, once again, I say thank you for coming to this conversation with us. And then we are not taking it for granted. I understand you're a very busy person, but taking your time to speak with people, it's a privilege. And God bless you. Thank you for coming to share your knowledge.
Thank you so much. And if you are joining our live video, please help us share it.
Thank you
Please.
for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for to get wider coverage. Help us share, and we'll appreciate that. Thank you very much, sis. And then let me just start formally. Welcome to our safe space chat. I'm Haruna Amina, the founder of Women Empowerment and Safe Space Advocacy Center, Abuja. And at Women Empowerment and Safe Space Advocacy Center, we advocate for women and girls. And then it does not just stop at that. It covers all gender. So,
Yeah.
and then to take some things into consideration, I'll be using more of JBV instead of the full meaning because of the V word there. So I understand what your page means to you. So I will be very careful with some of those words. And then instead of using the full meaning, I will be using JBV. And then maybe subsequently some other persons can catch what is actually meant, because I don't know if the V word is actually going to be flagged as well. So we work with women and girls and then all other genders, because many a times when we talk about JBV, people tend to limit it to just women and girls. But no, when you are talking about gender, gender is all encompassing. It
Yeah.
covers all gender.
Yeah.
So, and when we're talking about JBV, it does not just limit to what women and girls go through. It covers all gender. But
Yeah.
like I was saying earlier before you came on board, many a times when we talk about JBV, people always say, now only woman they suffer now only woman. No, it's not only women. Men also do, but stigma and then judgmental approaches always make it hard for them to come out to speak. Exactly. So many a times the statistics we have out there is majorly about women and girls. So
Yeah.
people always, when you say JBV, I beg that one women matter. No. As a man, as a boy, we understand you. We know what boys and men go through under this topic of JBV. So many a times we'll talk about it in our space, and people always want to even privatize it and make it look like it's a public, it's a private thing. So today, the floor is yours, Your Excellency, ma. Can we get to meet you while we dive into this JBV conversation? Thank you very much.
Thank you. It is an honor to be here. As you all know, my name is Chacha Emeje, Charity Emeje, but I'm popularly known as Cha Icon. So it is good to be here, and I actually support your initiative because it is not really a common thing to see a woman supporting and other women. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's not like we don't really like ourselves, but you know, there's a way these stuffs appear to be, and sometimes we have to accept that it is a fact
Mm,
that when a woman is going through stuffs, another woman is responsible for the stuffs most times. But like you said, when we talk about this gender of a thing, we're not just talking about woman or women, we're talking about men and women. So there are a lot going on physically and even on the media space when a topic comes in play, and maybe the man na they suffer and pass, you go see say the fellow men go want support them, even if wetin they do they bad. Now the gender based palava what would they talk with that?
mm, mm,
And if
mm.
case come online, now woman na do wrong, some women go still they support them, even if they know say she did wrong. So the gender based, I won't support my gender, I won't support my gender, it is really doing a lot to us, to the point that we don't really know what is right and what is wrong again. We just want to be on our gender side, which is not really a good thing.
Yes.
And it's going to affect our judgment as a people.
Yes.
You know, when you see the truth, you say it out. So it is a very large topic and it's common. It is relatable. It's something we see on a daily basis. On a daily basis. It's actually something we see on a daily basis.
Thank you very much. God bless you for that. So
Mm.
now, before we start the conversation, I think it's just good I give like a preamble to what JBV is for some persons who are just hearing the word for the first time or had a different understanding of the word for the previously. JBV is when you intend to do bad to somebody. When you want do something, maybe say it could definitely maybe even want in the process if you won't the next person. So
Mm.
but why you dey do that thing now because of that person gender? You dey do that thing to that person because that person a woman or because that person a man.
Mm.
So that's why it is tagged that JBV. So it's not just saying okay this is no JBV now. You dey do bad thing to person because of that person gender. So our dear superstar, social media has been here with us,
Yes.
been an instrument of usage, and then it keeps growing, growing, growing. And then one question that I keep begging for answer as an advocate of JBV is this. You are someone, you own a voice, you own a platform, you have your audience, and then there is something that we want us to start this conversation with. How do you think social media has changed the way we talk about JBV? If they help us talk about our be they even suppress the way we talk about we supposed to talk about the thing.
Now from different angles, if you check
Mm.
out from it, they suppress the way we supposed to talk about her. And it boils down to the judgment people place on it. People, like I said earlier, it is a very sensitive topic, and because it is sensitive, you can easily be mistaken. You feel they talk one thing, person go they reason another thing.
Yes.
Now, a clerk, like I said earlier, this thing feel be saying now this man do bad. And as a woman, you are trying to point it out that this particular man, for this matter, what this man do no good. Then somebody somewhere will now come and tell you that you they talk this thing now because you want to support your fellow woman.
Yes.
It could actually be that from your own analysis and from the way you see things, you are saying the truth. But
Yes.
because it is not in favor of that particular person, they go say you they support the other one. So you see,
Because
say
we
in
get that
case,
collab.
yes, if case come up and the case involve men and women, people
Mm.
go come. If I talk now, they go say, okay, I they support woman. They go don't call me feminist. If I talk now, they go say support man. They go don't give me this name. So people
Mm.
know they really they settle down. They look at so sometimes if cases come up like that, you get what you want talk, but may no look like say you they go against one or you they support one.
Mm.
You can't keep quiet because people they fear dragging. Some people they fear dragging. They don't want I talk this one. They say na me talk and they fear them.
Mm-hmm.
So they rather keep quiet. So you see that it is not really helping in that light. But for some persons who are dogged, like your type, anything where people like make they talk. This thing where we want to talk and so we go talk.
Yes.
So you see, for people who are dogged, it is an instrument, and for people who are careful,
Mm.
it is like an anti-instrument. It is something they want to stay away from. These people sees it as an opportunity. These people sees it as something to be scared of. This
Mm.
see it as I need to be scared of this thing. I don't want to talk this kind of matter for social media. Or other
Mm.
people see it. Now this media now we're supposed to come. So it is a two-way thing. It is helping the discussion. It is helping the awareness. And on the other part, it is, you know, making the situation go out of hand. So the whole thing be say this person do bad, but I won't support him even if he do bad. That's what we are saying because of the gender of that person. Then
Oh.
the other one now that does not want to support, this one that is supporting will now look at you as like though you are also supporting your own gender. So you see, say now very serious issue where we say they contain plenty wahala here and there.
Thank you very much. You did justice to that question. And in the course of you answering that question, you made mention of feminism. So I think it's just right I buttress a little about that concept. I bet more than no vex. We will just interchange between pidgin and English so that I will not go just tamper with our superstar page because of this conversation. We'll let them not use the wrong words. So what am I going to say is this: feminism is just basic concept. That is not what it is. You man fit vote to allow woman vote. Boy fit go school, allow girl go school. That is just the basic concept of feminism. So when people say I'm a feminist, some other person says like, not them. Oh. No, this is not them. This is us saying women and girls should be, women and men, or boys and girls should be given equal opportunity. One should
Yeah.
not be discriminated based on their gender. So thank you. So you said something. Yes, some persons use this social media for the best of advocacy, enlightenment, just like what we do at our space here. Because my target is prevention. When you prevent things from happening, when people have the right information, they make the informed decision.
Yes.
So you know what to do, you know what not to do. So it will help reduce the rate of this wahala of JBV. So
Yeah.
now, as a social media person, as a user of social media, as somebody who is passionate about women and girls, what would you advise somebody, or what advice would you give somebody who wants to advocate against JBV on social media that will be both impactful and safe at the same time? Thank you.
First of all, you have to know your onions.
Mm,
You have to know that this topic is sensitive. This
mm,
thing doing is sensitive. There
yeah.
are a lot of backlash that will come along the line. So
Mm,
you have to know what you are doing and you have to be ready. These are two things. You know that, okay, this is the nature of this topic. And number two, you are ready for any counterattack. You shouldn't be somebody that your self-esteem can easily be tampered with. Because when
mm,
people meet you on this particular topic or this particular race, when people mistake you and begin to misquote you, they say things to get to you. They might even
mm,
say, no, she never married with that. Now why she no do this one with that? Now why they pursue her with that? For their family, they know they marry. Now why the wife leave and be that? Now because of this thing, I make them two wives now, they leave her. Now why the wife, no woman agree marry him, you don't reach 40, no woman agree marry him. So you get to hear things. If your
wow.
self-esteem can easily be attacked, you can fall into depression.
Mm,
But somebody that you know what you are doing, and you have this strong belief in yourself. Anything where anybody talk, you go use them as another topic and as a defense line.
oh,
Now, why RAB this? You pick a defense line and you pick something to say to also boost your self-esteem while you are pursuing the truth. But if you're somebody who is feeble-minded, please just leave this particular chase or topic or route, because you go hear things where you're not supposed to hear. Anything gender, people, they quickly mistake them. They quickly misquote and mistake and misquote, all of them. And these people, when you try to educate them, not agree. They
yes.
think they know, if this thing you know, I'm not like this, it be, they know they ever agree. So before you pick and say, now wait till I won't talk be this, now wait till I won't do be this, you go ready. Like us where they create content.
Yes.
Anytime you drop content, you know, say get that one person. Nothing there wrong with your content, oh,
Mm-mm.
but if you talk something so that break people there where their life no work out again. And the
Mm,
main objective where they get now to frustrate you too. So
mm.
you have back of your mind. So when you see comments like that, the one where you want to respond, you respond. The one
Yes.
where you want to leave, you leave. The one where you go block the person, you block the person.
Of
But the
course.
one where make you not to do content again. That kind of comment no go ever come. Why? Because you knew you were anticipating it. So if you want to do anything based on gender, it's a movement, it's a topic, it's a lecture, it's a book you want to write, you will face backlash. So know what you are doing, know how to stand for yourself, make sure your self-esteem is very strong, or you build it to that extent.
Thank you very much. I like that angle that you came into it, because there is this thing I usually tell people: when you know your self-worth and you understand your place of your self-esteem, people will not be able to toss you around.
Yes.
So in this sensitive topic, with this regards, because I think the reception when it comes to gender issues is just not welcoming. And then I think it's not like patriarchy is so deeply rooted just in Africa. It's obtainable in every other part of the world. But I think the role of patriarchy in our culture has deepened this negative energy that people tends to pose towards issues that has to do with gender-based violence, and then women and girls, especially when, like you said earlier, somebody's coming online to talk, and then the culture of silence is something that we don't even see that is an issue. I beg, no talk. Shh, 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 shh. I beg, if you talk out now, nobody go come they like our family. Maybe somebody use a by force take enter small pikin body. If the pikin want talk, say now waiting. This person he use by force take do join body with me. And then you go say that pikin no talk am out. So if you talk am out tomorrow, who go want marry you? So the stigma, the what is it called? The cultural bias that we have towards these things is something that we need to work on as a people. Because I usually tell people, today it no be your business, tomorrow it could be your business. If it no be your sister today, if it no be your mama today, if it no be your wife today, if it no be your aunt today, if it no be your niece, it could be your daughter tomorrow. And then the table turn, and then you begin to flip, and then you want to act. No. So once we see that something like people tends to like say, okay, JBV na private matter. It is not a private matter. It is a social problem, and it's a public issue.
Tell somebody. There's something I used to say. If you say it's your business, I'm saying it is my business. One day something will happen and it will be nobody's business.
Oh my God.
It will be nobody's business. It is not your business. This is not your business. That is not your business. The day something will affect you, it will be nobody's business. It is yours to face alone. Yes.
So like, when I look at people, and then there was something one woman started recently on the Black app. So what she does is this: she calls herself the Shine Ladies Club. Okay. What she does is this. I'm going to come to that, but let me just chip this in. She used comic acts to pass the message across that this thing where you suffer for that marriage, notice Abia. They know they give award for suffer head.
Yes.
They give trophy for suffer head. You carry hair where be like iron sponge. You carry this, you do that one. You know, look where you are just doing this just to ensure that somebody is pleased with you under the guise of I love my husband. Chimamanda said something about love. She said, I am loved from home. Like this kind, my papa, my mama, they show me love. Yes. And it's not just by mouth. I know a man, they feel them. So if you are out there and you do not love me, it is your business, and I do not care. When I heard her say that thing, I said, people need to hear this often. Yeah. Many times people go through these things and then they stay put because of low self-esteem. When you mentioned self-esteem earlier, I said, this is our superstar. We will still call you come back. See, people deal with this issue, and then for those that are summoning the courage to even speak up, when their own esteem is questionable, they want to like make it like a club thing, encourage you to be part of them. Okay, oh, no talk them out, don't speak up, don't do this, it's not our way. See, all of this conversation, we are not supposed to be having it in 2025, but unfortunately we are still having it. Telling people unlearn, relearn, and learn the best way to approach these things. So social media is one instrument, and I love it so well. People use it in many ways.
Yes.
So if you have something that you are passionate about, and I'm speaking to everyone who is watching or who is going to come across this video, I beg you, if you are passionate about JBV, use your platform to speak for it. Thank you, my superstar. That takes us to the next gist. We have seen people come out. I think we'll just say the part of this thing, but we're still going to talk about it. Victim blaming.
Okay.
Hey, what were you wearing? What do you define for there? How you take talker? Your mouth rough, be? Now you cause some be? Even the ones where they say the water don't lead to their pie, say they don't pie them. Even person they say waiting the one they go put her for ground, you still the judge and say, no, she cause some now, or na he cause some.
Na he cause am.
Na he cause some. So what is it with us? What is the way forward? What do you think is best we do with this mindset of us victim blaming? You talked about trolling earlier. That is one aspect that is so scary. People want to talk. If I talk now, what they will talk about me?
Yes.
If I talk now, what they will talk about my family? They'll begin drag me. They will begin drag my papa name. They will begin drag this one. And then this aspect of misinformation. Somebody come up to say, just like we try to clear the air about feminism now. The concept is just the basic concept, is a plain. The notion that people hold about feminism in Nigeria is a different thing entirely. I think misinformation, victim blaming, and then trolling. What approach do you think people who own their story and want to talk about it, or people who have experienced one form of JBV or the other and want to speak up, using these three concepts as a yardstick, what the best approach do you think is going to work for people who are victims of JBV and then
Okay.
have to speak?
It still boils what I pointed out earlier, which is self-esteem. See, if you love yourself so much, there is nothing anybody can tell you that will make you feel less of yourself.
Oh, sure.
So if you can work on your self-esteem, you can tell yourself that this is who I am. I'm not a terrible person. I'm not a bad person. I'm just a victim of circumstances, and I'm ready to uplift myself from that era. If you tell you this, and you are sure, you can confirm it within you that yes, you are up to task with your own self-respect and all of that, then you can speak up. You can speak up anywhere. You can tell the world what you've been through, how you've been through it. Yes, they are going to judge you, but is it going to break you? That's the question. They are going to troll you. They are going to bully you. Is it going to break you? If it is going to break you, then I would rather you not talk. There is still something wrong with your self-esteem. You still need to go into incubation and work on yourself. But if you say all of these things, is it going to break me? And your answer is no, then you are ready for the world. The world is rough already, and you have to be dogged to walk through rough faces. If you are too soft for rough faces, it will injure you. You will have a lot of blisters and scars on your body. But if you are tough, you go through toughness. So if you are facing any form of bullying, any form of trolling, any form of victimization,
yes,
woman, or because you are a man, you are going through, you can't say it out because you are a man. If I talk and now they go say, "Now man I be," I know if you talk am, and you are dying in silence. That is not the best thing for you. You be man, no be God. Now woman being you be, you they feel pain. Even if now man you be, you are a woman being. You are feeling pain. So if there is anything wrong with you, say it. Yes, people will judge you, but like I said, the judgment will it break you. If it won't break you, then that is what you should do. Speak up. Speak up. Be yourself. Say the things that are going wrong with you. People will judge you, but the truth is, some other people will understand you. There's something I got to learn over the years. No matter how bad you are, your own followers. No matter how bad you are, you get people who will understand your situation. No matter no matter how that situation is, you get people who will support you. Do you get? get people who go support you. So in anything you are doing, the backlash may even be more. But the small people where they give you attention, if it be that place, now waiting you really want, you go see them.
Yes.
Now, I have over 200,000 followers. On your page, you get 5K friends, I be 5K followers. But the truth is, either your 5K followers, you still get people who don't know me.
Oh, sure.
So that is how it is. Anything where they do you, where you talk, no matter how people judge you, people go there where go understand you. So I be man, I know if you talk this thing where they do me. By the time you die, they go bury you. That time they go talk now. The wife, they do like this if for talk. The girlfriend, they do like this if for talk. The mother, they do like this if for talk. You are a man, you know be God. You get blood, they flow for your vein. Anything where they go, talk am. You are a woman, talk am. Yes, you face. People will definitely judge you. They will talk one or two things, but it shouldn't break you. Work on yourself. Love yourself. If you love yourself, person no even starve you with love. Where they beg for love, say the situation no they good. This girl they do you anyhow. The guy they do you anyhow. You sit down there now yourself you know like. If you like yourself, you get some treatment you no go take them.
Oh,
if
sure.
you get house and your parents like you get some treatment you no go even take them. But if you have what is called self-pity, if you leave me now, I go do. If she come out now, what I go do? Now you they go always they suffer. So the thing is just yourself. Put yourself first, then the world can follow.
Thank you, my darling sister. See, your intelligence keep oozing and bringing different perspectives to this conversation, just like what you rightly said now. People will always judge you. And I'm speaking to you, and I'm speaking to every one of us who is watching and who is going to watch this video, even at the end of this broadcast. Whatever you are passing through, it is about you. You matter in that equation. It's nobody else. Society will adjust. People will adjust. Your family will adjust the moment you choose yourself.
Yeah.
So when you are afraid of what people will say, even when you don't they pour you sand for ground, people go still talk.
Yes.
So the best thing is to choose you and do what is right for you. People, I was in one of the earliest video where I was trying to connect and link with you. I was talking about the various forms of JBV. People always look at, so long as you know they beat you, they beat you, they beat you. Now try now, sit down, you know bad like that. And I tell you for free that emotional abuse will break people faster.
It was.
God bless you. It's going to break you from the inside. The bruises might not be there on the outside. The anything you think people who are okay, the black eye might not be there, the red face might not be there, but on the inside of you, wound plenty there. And another one, they make people sleep, they know they wake up.
Yes.
So there is this thing we tend to neglect. So long as it's not, they beat you now. Sure, they hit you, they hit you. Okay, the one where it go change. Even the one say where they hit you. There is one thing I was watching. It's still when we're talking about this social media thing, where you talked about it's just large. There is this thing. One of the skit maker has been. I think he's doing it more like a series. And
Great
then,
job.
God bless you. I didn't know you were watching it. See,
Yeah.
Oh, when one of the scenes, you say, "Oh, you want to collect the ring with your?" I think the lady had the bandage on the head and all that. This thing more like now the result of the knack where they don't use hand, they mal handle you be this.
Yeah.
So you still collect ring. The girl, the response was like, "It go change" or something like that, or "I love him" or something like that. I was like, collect it. That is like, you are deceiving yourself.
Yes.
If you think people are going to change to better you, it is a fallacy.
No. They won't. So they won't. They won't at all, because you know be Holy Spirit where they change person.
Oh my God.
You know be God. You know be the best you can do is your availability. And since your availability is not changing the situation, now your life will change. see, there's something I told somebody. I said, some persons will learn at the detriment of other people. So you
Oh
have
yeah.
to put life on the line to teach person lesson.
Mm.
I have a friend recently. He has this habit of not picking calls. If you they call him, if they ever see the phone, maybe he's tired, is this. I said, oh, you see this thing where you they do, one day you feel change, but you know what it will change you? Maybe there's a life-saving situation. Person won't call you. And now that call, your response to that call, now go help the person to handle that situation. You go miss the 4 missed calls. You no go even return the call. Later you go hear say the person don't die. You will never forgive yourself. You go begin talk say, assuming I pick this call, this person for
Yes.
their life. At that
Yes.
point in time, it change. But person death now teach you. So you should not, you want to go beyond the ground to teach other people lessons. If you not feel learn with what happen, no be your dead body go teach them.
Yes.
No be
Yeah.
the scars for your face go teach them. No be the blood for your body they go teach them. So if the woman no change, you then into relationship, you get girlfriend, and the girl they behave anyhow. You say if you marry her, go change. That period they together. If you never change, no be marriage go change. Marriage no, marriage they make things worse because availability when you they single, that availability you go divide them by half or more than before you go even see her for marriage. So if
Absolutely.
person 100% and he never change, now 51 make can change. And if now man you they date and you see say for this relationship, see as he be, you go come out. You know if you change person. Now only God they talk to person heart, he go change her. And even the changing self, you yourself go admit say this thing why they do no good.
Yes.
That acceptance. You have to first of all have that acceptance before repentance. So when you accept, you go repent. But the person where you want change, you know if you accept say anything they wrong with her, I repent. I want to repent. So that's the thing. Person go gas no say this thing why they do no good before the person go feel say okay make I work on her. But once the person no know, you know go use the whole of your life they make her know because the person is not a child. You know they carry food go took for an eye. You know the mouth.
Thank you
So
very much. I think I will still want to say something with regards to when we're talking about victim blaming, trolling, misinformation, and then what I'm going to just bring in there briefly is people who would judge people. You are not the victim. You are not the one wearing the shoes. And then you tell people, and now because of that small thing you come out.
yes.
It is not in your place to tell people how to own their story, how to own their situation, how to tell their story. When you are talking about people, yes, if you think your self-esteem is fragile and you cannot talk, there are an anonymous platform you can talk and then air your views, and then even on this page you can just reach us and tell us your story. See, at times there is this thing that comes when you speak up. It's still a part of the healing process when you speak about it, and nobody's going to coerce you to speak about it. But when you
Yeah.
feel the need and the urge to speak about it, you should do. I will encourage you to do so that you feel lightened a bit. And then for the judgmental group of people that we have in our society, when you come online and you see people's story on social media, it is not in your place to ask wetin you dey do, what was your role, wetin you talk. People were kpai in the church, people were harmed, and all the manner of things happened to them in good places, supposedly good places. So what are we saying? It is not about who is experiencing that thing, it's about who is perpetrating that thing. So we need to shift our energy, our focus to the people who are doing this badness, not the people where they do the badness to. Person do person bad. No be you go come dey say why he go dey there by that time. Why that person choose to do that badness? That should be the question you ask. So when we are advocating on social media, using content, using anything, I think, I don't know, I just like that brain daughter thing. I just love it so much. I don't know how he came about it, but the message is just too clear. Except
Yeah.
you are not able to get the message. Yes, because people would, I think you made mention of that earlier. People always want to hear what they want to hear.
Yes.
They don't, it's none of their business what you're saying. And then the only thing that is constant in life is change. When you come up and say, yes, this is how we were doing it, this is how we've been doing it, this is how our mother, see, the social media space is just loaded with too many wrong information
Yeah.
about union, about intimate partners, about family relationship, about school and academic space relationship with lecturers and students. And then the misinformation is just tilting and shifting the focus to the victims.
Yes.
How can you tell me not to speak or how to speak about things that I'm experiencing and you are not the one experiencing it? Or what I've gone through and you were not there when I was going through that thing? You should not tell people how to tell their own story. Now, bringing this back home, I understand you are very busy, so let me be very cautious of time so that I won't run against our 1 hour. Because when we're talking about JBV, we'll keep going on and on and on. But this might be like my last question, and then I will let you speak any to the topic in other ways that you want to. Taking this conversation back home, we have this notion that so somebody like myself or some persons who are in this space abele maneke no kono maneke weyan kono aluma kola olulu. I am taking this conversation back home, so this is me tilting back to Igala. Sorry for my non-Igala speaking audience. Now, when you are beginning to look at this thing with this lens that is already myopic, that is not objective, how do we get to make our people understand that this thing is real, is a social problem, it is not a thing to joke with, and it is time we change our narrative, change our understanding of this thing that people go through. My father, God bless his soul, will say something. You understand what you are dealing with, and when you've had enough of it, you know the way to exit the stage. But many a times people want to exit the stage, but the family back home, there is no breather for them, there is no safety net back home for them to fall back on. So I will want you to talk to our people, because I know a couple, most of your audience are there. I know there are other tribes there, but because I'm speaking from the place of family, a place of understanding, a place of like ownership. I own this thing and I know what we're talking about. I know us. I understand other people do it, but we want us to learn. That's why I say taking this conversation back home. How do you think is best to approach this thing so that maybe some persons will learn, and then when they go home and they gist in, and then maybe just maybe we could be able to change some of this narrative. Thank you.
I think one of the major things is sensitization.
Mm.
If these people get to know that this is the outcome of situations like this, they should welcome someone who decides to walk out of something instead of dying in that thing.
God bless you.
And from the way when me I don't see them, the way the way women or the way parents go tell their how they call them, they go tell their pikin say, go back, that man, go stay there. Or their pikin say, that's your wife, carry and come back house. If you check them in this our generation, the thing they reduce. The thing they reduce. That's because on a low key, the sensitization is actually setting in.
Oh yeah.
If now before you pursue your wife from house, your mother go say, make you go bring and come back. Make you go bring that woman come back. And if you come out from your husband's house, they go say this one. You want marry. They not say this guy where you want marry. You self, they tell your people say, oh, this person want marry me, bro. See where they observe. See where house they observe. They go say, go there. Go shook your head for there. But if you check the way, the ratio now, it's very different. It no plenty like before again. That is because our parents are getting more aware. So the more we share things with them, some of them feel no sabi use phone, some of them feel no they on social media. But the more we tell these stories, oyala adu ka umaike, since ka mama your mama go on your phone getting, the more we tell, the better. There was a time I wrote a little of my own experience on my page. On my page, there was a time I wrote. There was the relationship I was in then, and it almost led to marriage because we're talking about introduction and all of. But I noticed that my supposed mother-in-law, the woman that is supposed to be my mother-in-law, the few times I visited the house, that was our only son. I was dating our only son. It didn't look like me and her they inside competition. Like if I come, the guy carry me come out, we come back. Me personally go tell bro say make we buy something for mama. Mama they like this kind of make we buy. And now me they talk and I me go use my money, but I will present it to her as if I bought it again. We go just bring. She go say, anytime when you come, my son go carry you come out. As me I dey here, I never know when you don't carry me come out. I they lose I they leave him. If I they cook for kitchen sometimes, the guy go come make it come help me. You know, when you see your in-laws now 2-3 days you go make you know what they happen. As I they maybe I they put rice for fire, this guy go they help me, maybe they cut onions because you know for this our own generation, you and the person where you like
a supportive partner.
If you enter kitchen say what do you they do for kitchen? Now the girl they cook now make you come out. Uncle go follow and come out. So some of these things are they look at. Again one day we won't go church. As we won't go church for that Sunday, at the bath. So when in the bath, me at the help and iron in clothes. So when in come bath finish, now me they go bath, in come say, okay, my own clothes my drop, make you help me iron now. So if I come out, we go just go church immediately. As the iron the clothes finish. Now so this mama come say, in pikin never help and iron your own clothes before. Say my clothes in the iron. So the thing can't they too much. I started feeling bad. Until one day she can't tell me, I know say my pikin like you. I no go tell my pikin make him no marry you. But I want you to be, make you know say my pikin dey inside my hand. Anything where I want now you go do. But I no go talk say make him no marry you because he too like you now. These things are things I can overlook and just be like, he just a talk. When we marry now, she no go talk that one again. You come go say next thing you go there under hide my identity. They talk say your mother-in-law do this, your mother-in-law do this.
Yes.
My dad down and I told him, I said, see this thing why they see this thing why they see you. My father look at there are some other things I can't say here that happened that I don't want to disclose. But when I father they see all of these things so at table and for ground, my father look and say, okay, make I they look at first, make I see as the thing go be. As my father reason and now one day he called me with my phone, say make I leave the relationship. So if that's parents, they go say make you go marry.
Yeah.
Or you go say my mother-in-law do something. You see him, you know say na like this he be, but you say you feel cope. There are some things you are seeing now that are red flags. There are signals for the future. You are seeing signs now. You no agree. You go put your head. For inside the marriage, you wonders. Because you don't ignore the signs already. So when you ignore signs, you put head. Now wonders you go see later now.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is it. So some of our parents, they are educated, they know things. And the ones who don't know, now our responsibility to tell them. Because more parents making picking, they go carry the dead body of his son, come meet him, or carry the dead body of his daughter, come meet him. So if you sit down and talk, say, see the way they go listen. It not be like before again. Things don't they change. So they are seeing things for themselves. And if they can't see things, you have the responsibility to let them know. And if you still let them know they no agree, then you know say now your life they are at stake. Yes, when you die, they go say, when did they talk that time? We for here. Oh. That will be too late. So if you like your life, they agree, they no agree. Now you know what you they face as a man for that relationship or for that marriage. Now you know what you they face as a man, as a woman for that place. Now, I get one work why they do before. The environment was naturally, you go first look for another work when you don't see the work before you resign. But the environment was so bad that if I come up this, I get very unhappy. I can't say I won't resign. So people who do not, it boils down to what you were saying that time. Now this small thing might make you come out. People who do not really know that the environment was toxic. I'm facing a lot. They say, wait first, make you get another job before you resign. You know whether if I stay there for one more day,
I still follow them, go the other side.
Emotionally and
Yes.
mentally, something if it happen to
Yes.
me, if I stay for one more day, I resign from that office. Even when I never get work do. As I resign, now I can settle and say, okay, now I don't resign. Wait till I won't do. I can say, okay, are they right? That time I get small script already why I don't they right. What if I venture full into the screenplay of a thing? Now then I can't venture full into them. Can't they market my jobs? They do the best I can. Referrals up and down. People begin they refer me. Anytime while they bored, I go carry my phone, do small content, put. People can't they watch and they can't they fly. So imagine say I stay there see until I see work.
Wow.
You get so
Wow.
this issue, this small thing make you come out. Now this small thing, see, waiting you fit take, they're different from waiting me I fit take.
Yes.
You not go use your life, take judge me. So I left that office. So sometimes when people say be there and be looking for another work, sometimes it pays so that you not go empty-handed. But for me, he get waiting the person feed the face there where you no feel last for one more day. Office where we say you go, waiting be the real problem because maybe you wear fine clothes, you do this thing, so they want to make you feel less of yourself so they can feel better. Very toxic. It was too bad.
Wow.
So anytime carry matter can't tell you before you go tell and say now this small thing now make you come out. Try ask him in your limits to wait if he take.
Thank you.
You now you feel the person go slap you, beat you, you go able still you know move you. Person like me, one hand hit me now, person if you don't die because I'm not strong for ground like that. So you not go use your own ability to take away another person. When people they tell story, try listening, learn and advise them. Don't judge them. No matter how you think that the case now kuye case, if you know be kuye case for them.
Yes.
So that's
Thank you very much, my darling sister. It's been an honor speaking to you. And like we said from the onset, the conversation around JBV is deep, is broad. When you make a sentence, you could take about 5 different narratives from it. And then while you were talking, I was already looking at, okay, yes, this is the place and the power of self-sufficiency. Many times these people stay put in these things and they don't know what to do because they are dependent on these same people, these same abusers.
Yes, please, sorry. If you are watching us, please, can you drop a comment so we can give you shout out? We had watching us up to 30 and then to 20.
I can see them a lot. I've tried to reply to a couple of them.
If you are still with us, please share this live. So after we end, persons can still see it and you can drop a comment so we can give you shout out. Thank you for staying with us. And I hope you've learned a lot. If there's something you have learned, you can drop it in the comment section. If you have
a question, I think I forgot to open the question and answer section. It's enabled now. If you have a question, please ensure and deliver and drop it. We will definitely hear and then read it and get back to you.
Emmanuel, hi. Thank you for joining.
So, sorry for the commenters. The conversation is just going on and on and on, and then we're forgetting that side of the comment section. Sorry. When you were talking about that, having a skill, having something to do for yourself is a starting block to living this toxic environment, be it in marriage, be it in relationship, be it. And that is the parts that I asked that question. Look at the role Popsy played. You saw the red flag, you alerted him, and then he saw that, oh, but this one said he passed the red flag. You later turn to red billboard. And then you moved yourself out of it, realized yourself better.
Do you know that the day I shared this particular story, just more of the day I shared it on this Facebook, if you can trace post, you don't tell.
Look for
some person still in the comment section judging me, saying the guy like me, you know, like Azumi, I like the guy. Shebi when we marry and we leave the mama place, mama go there again. See talk. See talk. Una no go visit. She no go come visit. From you visit, she visits. Problem don't they come already. I think I had about 2 persons being off in that comment section, the entire comment. So I don't really bow to that negativity. That's another thing you need to know. When you say something, weigh your audience. If you have 95% positive vibe and you just have 5% negativity, ignore them.
Thank you, Hannah Ocheja. Thank you. Yes.
Ignore them. If you have 7% positivity 30%. As far as your positivity is more than your negativity, just ignore them, because when always there, they say, now this small thing, if I don't know, maybe if I can trace back that post, you don't say, I think early last year or so, if I share it with you, there's, I think one person, two persons in the comment section. I didn't even say everything. They did here, they talk like, say, now then Sabian, pass my own papa will advise me so much.
That is what I was saying. You don't talk about people's story like you own the story. No, these people speaking about this thing own this thing, and it is their right to tell you how best they understood it. And then it's just, all you have to do is listen with an open mind, get their story, and learn one or two things from it. So people now expect you to, like, okay, go on with this toxicity, this habit, this attitude, this mannerism, and then when it goes full blown, then tomorrow they'll begin to tell you, she not fit the husband house now.
Yeah.
See, there's this thing that is the issue around this our space, or around this part of the world. When you come to a certain age, some persons will tell you, your mates don't marry, finish. So I think this urge, this tenacity of this, the energy that young people put into getting married by fire, by hook, if they put that energy into building themselves, they will be better off. Because on the long run, whatever you think you are hiding, whatever you think you are shoving aside and making it, give it a disguise and give it a name and then label it and make it look good, believe in me, you tomorrow it will come back staring at you in the face. What is looking like is normal to you is an abuse. Like I said earlier, people think emotional abuse. That is part of the emotional abuse. You are not feeling well. You are not okay. That thing is not sitting right well with you.
Yes.
And then you begin to like, hey, they put them aside. I want marry now. I want marry. What the hell is that? See, when you, that's why I say, when you are talking, you sound very intelligent, and then I don't know. Thank you. Promise me, yeah, thank you. Oh no, would they learn English? Thank you. God, thank God. Thank you very much. Yes. See, sis, there's this thing. I will keep making reference back home because this is the root. Like Dube says something, I'm going back to my roots. In everything we do, we always have to touch it back home, because I think about 4 days ago, I was having a conversation with somebody, and then she was narrating to me how young girls who do not even aspire to be anything in life, all they want is, okay, I'm done with my NYSC. For those that even go to school, the next thing, okay, I'm looking to settle down. Who told you your self-building, your self-actualization, it is not important to you? It is. Because many times we look at these women who are up there, they've worked on themselves. Like I was giving an example of Team Amanda earlier. And then I throw this back to the younger generation of parents. Learn to love your children.
And listen to
Learn
them.
to create that safe space for them. Like we're talking about the safety nets. If that back home, if that place is safe for you, believe in me, you will move yourself and then leave. If what is her name, the late Osinachi, was having a safety net, she probably wouldn't have gone that way. Every other institution should make it a thing for themselves to create that safety net, that backup, that breather, that safe space for people to, like, okay, you've had enough, right? Okay, you need a break, or you are just truly done. Okay, come back. There is a place for you, without any judgment, without any stigma, without any trolling. They might not be judging you to your face. Some of them will even be saying it behind you. Our people. This narrative needs to change. We ought to do something about it. So your platform is one huge platform. You are well loved. And I tell it for free. You are well loved. And then people will always want to hear you talk to them. It is me pleading for this. I don't know. People think I act, but I don't act. So maybe even I feel even become the people where they hold the camera if there's need to be all the lights on the scene. If you could help us push a series around JBV, it could just be maybe about 5 episodes, but the message is passed already. There was one of our social media people, content creator back home, that did something and I saw on the black app. I still hold the video on my phone because it's actually a message. He was saying that thing, okay, ma gbegbe egwugwo mo elon edoje ma reshege go ma medu te akpati ma medu yin. That is a message. That is the energy we want. You do not have to die in this thing. You do not have to wait until they end you. If you had it up to here, take a step backward. So for the younger generation, our superstar has given us an example earlier. She had something to fall back to. If she had nothing for herself and all she looks up to is a man figure in the equation, she probably would just go with the flow. But she knows what she wants and she knows how to get what she wants. And then she understands that there is something on the inside of me that needs to come out. And that is it. The place of soft skill for young girls is very important. So that when we get to this point of, okay, it's bad, then you can fall back to something for yourself. And for the men and the boys who are experiencing JBV, speak up. I watched a movie recently and then I was just mesmerized. I was just seated and I was wondering, this could be it. People who want to speak, when we're talking about speaking up earlier, and then they're like, okay, who do I talk to? Who do you talk to? People like us on this platform are people you can still talk to. We might not have the right information, but we have the referral part to help you get what you need to be done. In that movie, that lady was not, even when the grandma was pushing for her to talk, she didn't talk until that guy ended it. And what does he do? Today, he go knock at your head. He go use knock your head. Tomorrow, he go buy you shawarma. He will say, don't repent. One thing people need to know is this. People who are very intentional about abuses do not change. They do not change, and then you cannot change people. Our superstar here has told us earlier that you are not the Holy Spirit that you change people. So take that ownership responsibility of your life and your safety, and then take step backwards. If it's not going to change in the next 3 months, it's never going to change. Yeah. So I will want to say thank you. Let me not take bulk of your time. I think we do not have any question here for now. So maybe subsequently. And then my plea is this. I've tabled it. Can you help us with series to pass this message? If 200,000 people on your platform and your other pages can get the message is going wild. And then when it's like wildfire, it catches, and then the ripple effect will just be much.
Yes.
Thank you. And then the floor is yours. Thank you very much.
All right, so there's no issue. It's something that we would have to work on. Presently, I'm working on a little stuff that I don't really analysis on right now, and it is still talking about this toxicity in relationship. It's talking about it, and it's on the move. I'm working on it, and by God's grace, God would help us. It's nice to, thank you for having me here. Thank you for...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then I want to say thank you for everyone who took their time to listen to us, to watch this program live with us. I understand the place of data and some persons are using it for a good cause. Thank you. And you help us be an advocate among your friends, among your families, your church, your mosques, your community, your group, youth group, your women group, your men group. People should speak up against JBV. It is bad for us and our children. It is a social menace and it ought to be tackled that way. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Is this like a question? I'm trying to round up and something is coming in here. Okay. It said the issue of marriage and career is often a complicated stuff, but you can't really blame those ladies that choose marriage after NYSC. The issue is that they try to set hypothesis, if I'm right, 70% of those Okay, maybe he's trying to say like maybe a hypothesis now. 70% of the ladies of these days university do not really know why they are studying that one. I think probably studying the course or central, and then even the environment has restricted the ways of thinking. So it is so really, it's not really their fault, but the gods, oh Jesus, the gods have to be blamed. Thank you, thank you. I understand you promised media. Thank you for your views, and then let's let our superstar go have other things to do this evening. And then again, I will look forward to having you again. Thank you for
I
using
think
your platform to let people learn and get knowledge. God bless you and have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much.